Once upon a time, in a galaxy far, far away, a group of rejects were left on a planet that was on a collision course with its moon. This is their story. Bum 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 bum.
What?
Law and Order. I love it.
This episode.
Today's episode of Kill Me Now by the Kill. Somewhere.
Okay.
Demonetized.
Nanachi, random soundboards are gonna get you muted.
Yeah, not during the RP, please.
To torture to death rising.
Well, that's normal for you, Talia.
That's just
Yeah,
being British.
that's Monday.
Stop whining.
British don't whine, we complain. We think the fine art of complaining.
You whinge.
And-
That's what you do.
And
You invented the fine art of complaining and mastered the art of the queue.
Query.
So as not to offend, I'm telling you now, Jeffrey and Slayer, you're being muted for players only chat. I am going to stream some of this on my end for archival purposes and backup for film for Big O.
Nice.
Right, back from AFK.
Big
Alright.
old calzone stealing streamers from you, or viewers from you.
It's fine.
How's they trying to poach him?
Yeah. It's all good.
Try and poach a big old bear.
We need a multi-POV thing.
Yourself a lovely little bear rug.
OBS Ninja for multi POV.
Alright.
All right.
Everybody's in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, just let me know when we're all ready to start.
I am ready.
Alright. Ready. And go.
Prepping, stupid, damn bastards assign me with yous like.
Stop your complaining.
What did you say to me?
I said stop your complaining. Imperial officer or no, I will not deal with constant whinging from an airbag.
Shut your car blast mouth. Or, no, I can't do that. I'll
Yeah,
have you shot.
you'll try. Knowing your aim, you'll probably just hit my metal arm and all I'll have to do is put a new patch of metal on it.
You know what? I'll just get a magnet. Magnetize the damn bulkhead. Stick you on a wall. Leave you there to starve.
I'd like to see that.
I would not. Frankly, you'll just have to cause me to rip another bulkhead off the wall, and that's gonna come out of my paycheck.
Well, good thing I know who's in charge of your paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, I'm still rather impressed we got to get assigned together anyway.
See, you I can tolerate. You actually do something.
I'm just
I
glad
do
we left that
many
Tarquin
things.
guy behind.
Remind
yes.
me of Tarquin.
This will be the first time I've been assigned to command an entire outpost that's fully functional and even already built. Even though it's...
Fully
What was its
functional.
designation again?
K4.
Yes, K4. Outpost
Yeah.
K4.
Functional. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I've been meaning to read the maintenance update log. I haven't had time. I've been too
Do
busy.
me a favor and don't.
Don't.
Yeah, just don't.
Oh my.
Why?
Is it that
not?
bad?
Coming into range now.
Officer
No.
Talia, what hunk of junk have you gotten us today?
Wasn't me. It wasn't up to me. Shut up.
You're an Imperial officer. Surely you have entire peons at your beck and call.
I usually do.
Yeah,
I
us.
still have bosses.
Usually.
I still have a
Usually.
boss, and that boss said, "Go here or die."
Or die. Nice touch. I like your boss.
Wasn't supposed to be
That's
sparking like that.
Imperial 101.
Ow. Y'all done
Barking
throwing
like
me
what,
around?
Commander?
Wait. Did you guys hear
Sorry.
something?
Lieutenant Bear,
No,
sparking like what?
there's an air gap between us and the rest of the crew. Can't hear
The
much.
base. It's sparking. Spark and green smoke. Doing a flyby.
That doesn't look healthy.
Sparks, green smoke.
Right.
Oh, they've dropped off some of our ships. And by some of our ships,
are
I
you
mean
doing
some
here?
parts of some of our ships.
Well, that's
How did Officer
Okay,
Talia, you might be upset. Don't look behind you for a moment. What are you doing here?
okay. Sure, whatever you say, Calzone. I think Calzone's got
Whatever
a-
they're... Seth, whatever they're doing
But
back
did the-
there, it's shaking the Corvette. Could you...
Did
put them on comm
GR07
and
sneak
figure out what's
aboard with
going
us?
on?
I like that droid. He was cool.
Okay, let's see. And on.
Oh God.
What's going on back there? You're making it hard to fly.
Everything is fine. Everything is normal. We're just dreading our.
Hello?
Well, at least I am.
Oh god, it's Tarquin.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It's actually Tarkin. Can you say it correctly, please?
Nope.
No, it's not Tarquin.
It's not Tark. It's not. There's no way in hell.
Tarquin.
Yeah.
I will
That-
tell my
Yeah.
father on you.
Oh, what? Who the hell is your father supposed to be Tarquin? Like I care.
So I hope you guys like doing repairs because this place is a mess.
What are you talking
Have we
about?
arrived?
Oh yeah, I've seen.
I don't think you want to see it, but yes, we have.
I'm dreading what it looks like. I already know what the report said, but damn.
Hey,
Well,
we-
currently Donut's trying to figure out which way is up, and that's not a good sign.
we have a
I'd
ship
say
in
we
here,
detach the
or at least
the weight
Oh,
of
I
the
would
bottom
want-
of this vessel. It should
Okay.
fly a lot better.
This thing doesn't have downward thrust. Anyway. No, I'm just shaking it up back there to get them to shut the fuck up.
I'm in front of you.
Ah,
Tarquin, get your stupid ass cargo hold. No better yet.
I have
yeah.
permissions to be in the bridge. Do you know who my father
You do
is?
not have permission at all, you filthy little crapping.
Shut up, cadet.
what is that in the
In fact,
docking bay?
we can have you shot.
My father-
idea.
I'd volunteer to pull the trigger.
Honestly, I'd say it's a hammerhead, but it looks like an old one. And when I say old, I mean like check your history vids kind of old.
What type of hammerhead? Hammerhead Corvette, the Hammerhead Cruiser, the Hammerhead Corvette Type 2, the Hammerhead Cruiser Type 2.
It appears to be a Corvette.
There's so many bloody hammerheads.
Princess, is it possible for you to bring this thing to a stop?
It's had to stop.
No,
you have
not
to
really.
EVA to the thing. Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody kernels. Yeah. Yes,
As
well,
you
the
well
downward
know.
thrust on this damn thing is garbage.
Oh, good. We've got to-
Tarquin, what are you doing in my bridge?
We've got
Tarkin.
people on this station, at least. At least they got peons,
Yes.
as you wear.
This place is a
Yeah, we'll
mess.
both be
Where's
able to
my
fit.
food service?
Come
Shut up, cadet. I'm gonna have you shot.
Food service? You think the Empire gives you food service?
Aha. Oh,
That's
no, that's...
rich.
I thought that might be a
Oh, I
landing.
can't wait.
There are people here.
It is a
That's
landing
new.
dock. It's a landing dock for ships we don't have. Ooh.
Well, that's a nice ship, whatever it is.
Lieutenant Bear, I believe the primary dock is on the surface of the platform with the
At ease,
great big
soldier.
lights.
Knock off the salute, soldier. Stop fucking saluting, I'll shoot you.
The other side of the platform. There you go.
Ooh, a
I think
ship.
Hell
this
yeah.
guy- I think
See-
this guy's had a stroke.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did after seeing your ugly mug.
There's ships in here. They look
Okay, we're
fun.
going to have a new lesson today, people, about airlock therapy.
Princess, I'm receiving information that you should stow your craft before the shuttle has to return.
Right, well, wait,
What?
we have cargo on this thing.
Wait, what?
No,
We're not keeping the shuttle?
I've just been informed that Flight Command wants that shuttle back.
Well, they can't have it.
Crap.
So we're going to have
Where's
to
the
unload
cargo?
it
We gotta-
rather quicker than
yeah.
we thought.
Mhm.
See, I also thought we were going to be able to keep that shuttle under my command, and not having it is going to limit some of our strategic options.
With family name, we should be getting a Venador, or even better.
Venator?
I said that.
What do
You
you
said
mean,
Venador. You
No,
said
Venador.
Venador.
Venator,
Mhm.
hang on. What was it about Venators? You know, that retired ship the Empire doesn't use anymore because they're inefficient, ineffective, and just completely trash.
I don't have access to the cargo container inside the ship. Kind of hard to unload when I can't unload.
Somebody give him the comm codes. I don't know why it's bloody locked.
I see the Imperial troops are getting perfectly good storage and places to rest their heads. They should appreciate such fine accommodations.
Yeah, I can't actually dock to
Then
that.
surely you would rest your head in the same spot, wouldn't you, Officer Talia, if they were so amicable?
Oh, crap, no.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, whoever built this dock didn't build it with me in mind.
Having problems attaching to the
Yeah,
Upper surface there.
it's fine. It's fine.
Your
Oh.
ship, and you know.
I spy something I'm going to declare as my own, very own docking bay.
We do
Ooh,
have two,
The Solus Twin has
Scout
been
craft?
stored in the dock.
Oh,
I hear a
These,
droid.
the eggshells.
that's what
Yeah,
they meant
see-
by a defense contingent.
Yes. See, this isn't a defense contingency. This is what they put in here so they can put on paper a defense contingency.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you set up at a place when TIE fighters are too expensive.
Oh no.
I hear a droid
They
over here on
function.
Hammerhead.
Barely.
That's tickling myself up in my office.
I lost plenty of TIE fighters while we were on the planet. I'm worried this thing won't make it out of the bay.
Oh, gotta see this. Oh dear.
Hello, soldiers. Just don't bother to stand at attention.
I have a feeling
these-
somebody may have put something in these. In the staff's water supply.
Starch? Probably?
A bit more than that, I'm afraid. Alright, well, I'm attempting to dock the damn thing.
No, we have a crew.
1 minute.
This station
I'm unloading the cargo bay now.
Oop, stop.
Is this
Yep.
station even pressurized?
I believe
It apparently
so.
is. We were promised pressurized living quarters and offices.
Well,
the
evidently
left.
not.
Princess, to the left.
why would
I'm
the
moving it to
oxygen
the
be
left.
pressurized?
Well, if
Whatever
it
this
is
ship is, it
pressurized,
ain't exactly a ballerina.
There's a hull breach somewhere then, because it's not pressurized.
Is
Yeah, where's my
pressurization even on?
service?
Pressurization is still on. Oh, there's no... The atmospherics haven't been fully set up yet. Or
well, that
are
looks like our
broken.
priority one then, isn't it? We need to set up atmospherics or life support because it's
Blame this room.
failed.
But it
Wait,
has
we're
a
claiming
re-
beds already? Damn it, where's
well, I
mine?
am. You should have moved quicker.
I've already
Left-
changed my room, and if you've taken up my room, I'm going to shoot you.
Lieutenant
Okay,
Bear,
bet,
you have
bet,
assigned
bet,
quarters
bet.
according to the blueprints I was given.
Oh, really?
Blue room, I believe, is yours.
The
The
Is
red
it-
room...
I found Princess's room.
the blue room.
Yeah,
That's
I doubt
right,
you
cool.
have.
Show me to
These
my
are
room.
mine.
I think I'm standing in it. There's a blue light. Nothing else is blue. So there may be a bluer
Princess,
room than
come with
this.
me, I found your bunk.
Yes,
1
Cajun is in
minute.
the flight lieutenant's quarters.
Aha!
I'm
Excellent.
trying to dock the
This is-
damn
this is
Corvette,
acceptable.
whatever this is,
Where's the cargo bay?
to the bloody station, and it doesn't appear the connector is even working.
So the room behind you is the MP quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Over
This is
here.
my room.
Tarkin gets a
And from
bunk,
that we
presumably.
Nope, storage shelves work for me.
Or a ship.
And unfortunately, this is the base commander's office and room. Unfortunately, I'm next to a main machinery bus.
Yeah.
Good luck with sleeping.
Yeah. Construction droid running all night long. Good luck with that, pal.
Yeah, I shall
Like a
survive.
fancy office.
This posting has only recently had its command staff vacated in a spat of recent accidents. There may or may not be messages from previous command staff somewhere in the facility.
Can confirm, shitters do indeed work.
Wonderful. Alright, can somebody assist me in the docking of this damn brick?
Aha!
Bring it down.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. And we're locked. Time to stop moving the storage.
If you can.
We'll see.
With with life support failed on the station, we've got no oxygen. I suggest get on that immediately.
Wait, we have oxygen? I can take my visor off?
We have a problem.
Well, we've
The
got a lot
connector
of
on
problems.
The connector on the roof is not connected with the main cargo network.
It should be.
It is not.
Let me inspect.
Well,
Fill
This
it
is-
regardless. We're going to lose the ship. We're not going to lose the cargo container.
You.
The connector.
You. I saw you. You were playing Pong. Lie to me.
Bloody hell. I want his name.
Well, this would be why the damn cables aren't connected properly. One
You're
minute.
getting assigned to the new beds that I found outside on the docking range. Who the hell was
Is
in
it-
my office?
Who the hell was
Not
in
I.
the office? I've been up here all day.
Get your ass out of my office, or I'm going to have myself a lovely little target practice.
Yes, it does appear we have quite a bit of work to do to retrofit this station into something actually
Mhm.
worthwhile to the name.
Who is messing with things up? Okay, well, I have
can
found
lock
the
doors?
connection issue and I am rectifying it.
Excellent.
Good job.
I'm rather thinking that we should scout the nearby asteroids.
guess that's gonna be my job. Anything I can use to do that?
Is no one going to follow my orders of establishing oxygen on this station?
Yes,
Well,
Mark.
in order to
Looking
do
for
that,
ice,
you kind
Mark.
of have to have supplies on the station.
There are racks all over this station. Just take shit from the racks.
I'm bloody working on it.
Do not take anything from my storage shelves.
No, that's exactly what the storage shelves are there for. That's spare parts. Use them as needed to get this station up and running.
But they're my house.
That's where you live. I am eternally concerned.
Well, that's where y'all are forcing me to stay.
No, that's not where we're forcing you to stay. I'll show you your bunker.
Yep,
right
there
now.
is no ice on the station.
Is it by the airlock?
No.
I guess I'll go check the asteroid.
It's an actual
There
base.
is an oxygen tank.
Look, I don't care that the representative isn't here. I have been here for 3 cycles and I am supposed to have a ship. Where is my freaking ship?
Somebody's angry and on Imperial
Stop running in
comms.
circles. Get your ass down here, talk, Queen.
Okay, we do have a full oxygen tank.
Was that a radio signal I heard?
Yes.
Ah,
Like I said, somebody is on Imperial comms and quite angry.
Well, go figure out who the hell that is. I'm busy.
This is K4 Station Command. Who is this?
Over here, talking.
Please moderate.
Commander
your input
Fredari,
vol-
who wants to know?
Please moderate your output volume. It is quite loud.
Usual.
These receptors are not quite finely tuned enough. Please
rid of
bring
this
down
one,
your
let's
broadcast
just-
strength.
It's bugging me.
Commander Fredari, who wants to know?
This is the commander. Mind you, I arrived today of Outpost K4. I've just been assigned to this posting. I'm
Oh,
assuming
you
the
poor
commander
sod,
is-
you're the one they're getting to fix this hunk of junk. Fantastic.
Correct.
Tell me, is the sales representative with you today?
legal mining base. Okay.
The Sinar Fleet Systems rep is not here. He will be arriving within the week.
Oh, I'm aware he hasn't been here. I've been here for 3 cycles. He was supposed to have a ship for me.
Yes, we're going to be collaborating with the Sinar Fleet Systems representative to begin constructing vessels to secure the local space. I assume you are the commander I was told to assume control of this base from.
Unfortunately, no. I was supposed to be given a Lancer when I was first stationed here.
What was your name again?
Fredari.
Fratari. Yep, no, that's the name I have on file here. It says you're the base commander of this facility.
There's some bad news for you, Base Commander. This is Flight Lieutenant Bear here speaking. Bad news, you do not in fact have a Lancer. You in fact have about 3/4 of a Hammerhead Corvette.
Which, according to the documents I'm reading in my office here, are slated for salvage as combat recovery. Did you arrive here with them?
Hang on. I'm gonna go check this out. This is the one.
Out of character, I don't know why I'm dying right now. I have full oxygen and everything.
Enemy.
Helmet's open.
No. And dead.
Grot! Why must you die?
I don't know, second time it's happened. Full health, full energy, full everything. Helmet
I want
closed.
to use my soundboard so bad out of character.
Is there perhaps a rogue Bob attempting to murder you?
We have bombs on this station?
Yes.
Yep, construction bots.
Construction droids.
Why is this place in such disrepair?
God only knows.
It appears the previous commander did not trust droids, so he had them all put into cold storage.
Why? They're
It's
not.
gonna
they're
take
not-
forever to get them out of it. Ah.
I'm noticing some detached connectors.
Working on fixing them.
Did someone come along and steal the entire conveyor system for this station?
Really use an order
Here's
detector on
somebody
this.
must have.
Well,
How about I
semi-good
rip it off
news.
the miner,
The
assuming
nearby
the miner still
asteroid
has
is
one.
Oh shit. Yes, the entire conveyor system's been stolen.
I'm working on fixing it to the best of my ability. I think I've got it. Let's see. Will it let me?
That wasn't on the report. I know the station was bad, but this is just getting beyond the pale.
Well, I guess that explains why the previous station commander listed the up-and-coming ship commander as the command and scaffolded
I
off.
can't. Yeah, I can't bloody connect the thing. It's not working. I thought I've piped everything up, but apparently there's a disconnection somewhere, and I think it's these conveyors.
My word, you've all got dated suits.
Yes, well, they don't exactly let us have anything else nowadays.
No, it's conveyored up.
Well, it's
There,
not
there,
connected.
to there, to there.
Yeah, but I'm going into the connector on the top, and I'm trying to do it, and it's not working.
That
It's
leads
not letting me
down
move stuff.
and then goes that way. That into that connector. So let's take that. Grab everything. Let's transfer to me. Yes. Share with faction. Yes.
Well, we have some decent news. I just did a preliminary scan of the asteroid nearby, and it's actually one of the best ones we could hope for. It's basically filled with cobalt,
Mm-hmm.
and while that is not exactly the most common, well, it's
Wait, I think I found something. Is this supposed to be connected to the cargo container or no?
It is supposed to be, I believe so.
This conveyor doesn't touch the cargo.
Hmm.
Nanachi,
Do you know what?
it's
I'm
on
not
the
even
other
going
side.
to ask why you just removed the window.
It looks like it could go from here to here.
I see what you mean, Energy. 1 second.
What were you saying, Mr. Calzone?
I was saying that the conveyor network extends to the right, not to the left. The disconnection you're worried about is not the concern. Is there not enough power? Is that our problem? Is the conveyor network not powered?
No, it should, for all intents and purposes, be completely powered.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I put down some new ones, and they're working. Yeah.
Well, try
That's
deconstructing
weird.
and reconstructing what we need to have figured out, and we'll go from there. Oh, bother. I'm looking in my files and I'm seeing there's a pest problem listed on the Imperial repair.
what would it be?
Some kind of insect problem. My guess is something has built hives inside the pipe network, clogging them up. We'll have to
Who was the
rebuild
gentleman I was speaking to a moment ago?
This me.
Can I get your name?
Mr. Calzone. Commander Calzone, if you prefer.
Right then, Commander Calzone. I believe I may have found another issue of yours if you'll come over to the dry dock station.
Where? Oh,
Particularly the control center.
I'm here at the projector. Oh, yes.
Okay, I think I figured it out. It appears that the problem is with the cargo containers themselves. Because I go into the cables.
That may prove to be a hazard. And you were informed I was the station commander?
Nope.
Are you able to repair the cargo containers so that they'll accept cargo again?
I'm working on it, but now that I look at it, I think it's a bit more than just the cargo containers. I think
Yes.
Space Engineers broke Kree's conveyors now that I've done some testing.
Yes, Commander. I was informed on my paperwork that you are listed as the last acting commander of the station. The commander before that was Commander Sequeen. Was he the one you were talking to before?
Him and the sales representative were the last ones I was speaking to, yes.
Ah, that's quite odd. The sales representative has been with us on the ISD the entire time. And he's been delayed there talking with the force commander for the region.
Yes, they informed me he was away on business.
Oh. So Commander Sequeen shortchanged you and Lancer. He appears to have made off with a sizable amount of the station funding and supplies.
Sorry.
So, same old. We begin again?
We begin again with an Imperial deserter having scuppered with a large number of our supplies, our funding, and functional components.
Well, we don't have to worry about the base components because we have a cobalt asteroid out there. Refining the basic stone gives us our standard iron, silicon, and nickel, with cobalt being the fourth of the basics.
Where are we going to get eyes?
I will
I
say
have
this,
no
it is good to see you already getting to work.
That's why I recommended to Higher Command that we keep this crew together, even though they are made of quite disparate elements. They do know how to get shit done.
Disparate?
Disparate? Well, it took quite a bit of
Just
pull to
because
even
I'm
get
half
you.
metal at this point doesn't mean I'm disparate.
I think you're misunderstanding my meaning of the word. Anyway, Commander, we shall endeavor to get you your Lancer as
I'd
soon
say he's
as
more
we
of a
can
toucan
confirm the
than a
requisition
parrot.
forms.
Well, I appreciate that, Mr. Calzone.
In the meantime, would you be willing to assist with the breakdown of the recommissioning of the droids and the breakdown of this rebel vessel?
Ah, shit. Hang on.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you
Make
plan
sure
to
the bobs are
repurpose it
on.
or completely scrap it?
Scrapped a lot of it.
Hey, Liz. Jay. My bad. Out of character.
How goes work, Princess? I hear grumblings
Working
from your
on it.
general direction.
Yes, many, many grumblings.
Princess.
With this lack of oxygen, I'm going to pass out soon. And then we'll go to an oxygen mask.
Well, I'm at the hammerhead. I can hear the bobs working. Which direction are they working? Weld or grind?
Sounds like
Welding.
So, found
Princess.
a gun.
Do you mind humoring me?
I've set them all to welding only for now.
Don't do that.
Cadet.
We need that.
Yes.
I have a useful purpose for you.
Okay.
You've got a cadet with you?
Yes,
Not
he apparently
intentionally.
smuggled himself aboard with us. I have
Calls
a recall
himself
mission for you.
Tarquin.
So you've got a stowaway.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm fully aboard with
Tarkin.
killing him.
Not Tarquin.
As am I.
Mhm.
You are not Tarkin.
Keeps claiming that
refuse to
he keeps
believe
claiming
you
that he's got
come
famous
here.
family. We don't believe him.
He's a Tarquin.
Nanachi,
Yes.
your mission to take one of these defense vessels and scout the nearby asteroids for ice, so that we may not, die horribly within the next 24 hours of oxygen
Are these
deprivation.
vessels?
That is your mission.
Yeah, the little
have no other choice.
coffin looking things.
Seth,
They're
I am
totally
also
safe, I
allocating you
promise.
the other vessel for scouting
You're talking
purposes.
about
Understood. I will need to modify it, but
Coffin
I'll start
looking
taking care of it.
I'm
June
blind.
collector.
Can someone point me in the direction?
Not a
The
problem.
large
Just
hangar
follow
field.
me.
Wait.
Just follow me.
You're entrusting a cadet with one of the two only defensive ships here.
You
We
may
brought
note I'm
our
keeping the
own
much
ships.
more well-armed X vessel on the roof of the
These?
station,
Mm-hmm.
and its pilot is staying at base.
As am I.
And
I stand
have
by my
twins.
statement. You're entrusting a cadet with an Imperial vessel.
I'm entrusting a cadet with an Imperial.
none of the rest of us won't fly that thing.
Eggshell. An Imperial eggshell. I wouldn't even call it a
Let
vessel.
alone a cadet, let alone stowaway.
And he is an Imperial cadet. He means well, and if he's going to be useful, he's going to be useful. So find us the coordinates of ice in the nearby area and return with those coordinates in hand. Don't broadcast them. We don't need the pirates raiding us.
Understood.
And Commander, we will get you your vessel as soon as physically possible. We just need to make sure that the station will survive the process.
Hey, on the downer, do you think we could steal something from the shuttle before it flies away?
Pardon my skepticism, Mr. Calzone, but I'll believe it when I see it. I'm sure you could
Officer,
understand.
I will pretend I didn't hear that as you grind away parts of the shuttle.
I didn't hear anything.
I heard nothing of the sort.
For once, senior officer, I like this idea. Let's get started.
It's either that or die. Now, you can complain or do it.
Out of
I'm
character.
already doing it.
Out of character. Is there an order text on this one?
I don't believe there is.
In Flight Lieutenant Bear, I'm giving you a choice.
Mm-hmm.
You can stay and assist with repairs, or you can go find out what that blasted illegal beacon means.
Oh, that.
I'll go find out what that blasted illegal beacon means.
Not to undermine your new authority, Mr. Calzone, but wouldn't it be of more pressing issue to handle the antenna about 8 kilometers away?
Well, it doesn't appear to be moving. But I do want to know what the one blatantly broadcasting its illegal intentions on our IFF band.
Sounds like a very, They sound like they've got some spunk. Cojones.
A death wish.
So we're talking illegal mining base, yeah?
Correct.
And there's also a random pirate antenna near there, and another random
That
pirate
just means-
antenna 8 kilometers in the other direction.
They don't appear to be moving, and the pirate designation is just a default for unknown.
Nah, fair enough. We assume they're all pirates. Gotcha.
Until we reprogram this base's IFF broadcast codes, nearly everything will register as pirate.
I'm going to check the antenna, but the further away antenna first. Seems to be, it seems to be within reinforcement range of the illegal mining base.
I may need a bit of work with my suit. I can't seem to activate some of the menu systems, regardless of ship. I know I did so earlier. I was able to use GPS coordinates, but
You might be
I
having
appear to
a
have a
communications
problem.
malfunction. Perhaps some rack time might serve you well while you have some of the base techs do some repair work on your comm systems.
This is Tarkin, the base.
understood.
Talking.
Cadet Tarquin.
I
yeah?
found an ice
Remember,
deposit,
Tarquin.
but I've seemed to misplace my vessel.
You've misplaced your vessel.
Yes, but I found ice.
You've misplaced the ship but found ice. Did you run into an asteroid?
No, I just can't see.
Search. we recommend a
By the way,
spiral
Mr.
search
Calzone.
button.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is the location of some wreckage that's been adrift for some time now.
Player disconnected. Ah, yes. Adrift wreckage. Ah, yes. That shall be
Just over
quite
there.
useful. The salvage teams will need to get on that as soon as we're done making sure we don't die horrifically.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to be fine in my office.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I've already taken care of the shuttles.
Engaging
Beacon.
pirate YT 1300 smuggler.
That's reassuring. Already?
Mm-hmm.
This is not good, like for real.
Well,
I'm
cripple it if you
fine.
can. We'll want to tow it back to base.
Oh, she looks pretty crippled.
I honestly can't see anything.
I'm doing some remodeling of my room.
I
With
am
a doorway
now
that
very
extends halfway into
concerned.
the hall.
I guess since I'm out here, I might as well.
I see no problem with this whatsoever.
She's drifting off.
Well, if it's a dead wreckage,
And she's got shields.
delete it from our comm records. She's got shields, then she's got power.
Yeah, but she doesn't have... how can I put this? Most of her back end?
Floating wreckage, eh?
Will be when I'm
The
done.
wonder of the construction droids.
I'm going to see if I can't
We
cut
got
that
all the
cargo
cargo.
container off.
Never a bad plan.
Yes.
Come on, pirate scum, drop your cargo.
Well, remember, we are far enough out on the rim that many of these ships may not even be carrying cargo. The ships themselves may be the valuable thing we need to reclamate.
Out of character, I seriously do need some help. I can't find the ship.
In character, we know.
Oh, never mind.
Energy is very low. Want the space not so warm anymore.
Cargo
seems-
lifter.
Is cadet to base. There seems to be a large supply of rubindum.
Yeah, I'm going to call that dead.
Officer Talia, do I even want to know?
If you don't tell anyone what I've got here, I'll let you use it.
Deal.
This is XG1 approaching illegal mining base. You will power down your weapons, drop your trousers, and kiss your ass goodbye.
Found the leak.
This is Tarkin. We're heading back to base. Coming to share coordinates.
No fire from them on the first pass. Don't tell me they're actually going to play ball. Huh. Wise decision. Very wise decision. Transmit your paperwork.
You're certain that the pressurization
should be.
Debris field.
Oh yeah, the oxygen farm. It's not pressurized.
This thing is a flying death machine.
God, we need better ore detectors. Ranger, that's disgusting.
Yes, well, 1 second while I finish dismantling the destroyed wreckage of our shuttlecraft.
I brought back a little bit of ice with me as well.
It crashed and must be reclaimed by the station to properly utilize Imperial resources.
I hope y'all are happy. I've brought back a little bit of ice with me as well.
That's
yes,
quite
very,
useful.
very,
So you're telling me
good,
the cadet managed to find his ship after finding the ice that he was sent out to go find?
You're telling me that he actually did his job?
Mm-hmm.
Good boy, we'll demote him for it later.
Flight Lieutenant Bear to base.
I'm okay
Flight
with
Lieutenant Bear to base. Mining base is either abandoned or probably booby-trapped. I need an assault team.
Wait,
Well,
does that ship have guns? I'm
This is
curious.
annoying, but it worked.
It does have a gun. Permission to come to you, Bear.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Could do with one more for backup if we're investigating this place.
Is the mouse functional?
The mouse
Seeing
is...
debris
I'm
falling out
sorry,
of
the
the...
what?
Don't mind the debris, we're just salvaging a non-functional shuttlecraft.
It crashed in an unfortunate
Oh,
accident.
speaking of which, is there an LCD I can display these?
There
were
are pieces
assaulted
falling
by
into
pirates.
space, Princess.
The Bobs should be picking it up.
They're not.
Well, they're said to.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to disassemble something, at least disassemble it over a gravity-fed area.
I am displaying over the outpost coordinates, below outpost coordinates, the ice location.
Can we
Please store them within the facility. Or over local comms. AKA faction chat.
Yeah, I got the gist.
Something's causing
Bob
me to
is
lag out
doing its
crash.
job.
That's weird, yeah, I know. I've seen
Slash
you
F, right?
popping in and out. Out of character. Yes, Nanachi, you can go with Bear and investigate the mining base.
Mm-hmm.
You can use that ship to do so. I would rather you take the mouse so that if people have to respawn,
Yeah.
you
Can
be
we
nearby
can we
and
get the
respawn.
mouse on? Can we get the mouse on target here over here, please?
So
What on earth
Nanachi,
would you do with a mouse droid?
It's not a
No,
droid.
not a mouse droid.
It's a little shuttlecraft with a medical survival system on board. Just called it the mouse because, well, it looks like a mouse.
But it does. I am quite glad I was not the one that designed it.
Hey, Princess, get your ass into this office right now.
Very well.
The mouse, there it is.
And sorry you
His
seem
arm.
to be having so much trouble getting back in, Seth. It's weird.
It's okay.
Location has been shared in local comms.
Thank you very much, Cadet Tarquin.
Talking.
Parkwin.
Cadet.
It's fucking windy.
Quite, but it'll do. It will certainly do.
Yeah, once it fills up in about a day or two.
Time for the ISD to warp out
Once I'm
this
done
cal zone.
dismantling the ship, we can work on.
Yes, they
Fixing
will be
that.
transiting the area any time now.
Out of character, Mr. Calzone, how do you fire these guns just for the record? If I have to.
I'm sure you can figure it out.
It's on a group, or at least if it isn't, it should be findable.
No, I
Question
believe
is if I can
the
access.
I believe the ISD has already left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I suppose I'm not that important to be kept up with their goings on.
I guess not.
I am merely a reclamation space commander.
Think.
Can someone forcefully send my suit to a medbay, please?
I can attempt such an operation using base personnel, aka my grinder.
Where are you? Here. I'll do
He's
it.
outside the loading bay. Don't waste ammo. Use equipment.
Okay.
Well, I have to get recreation somehow.
Alright, how are things going out there, Flight Lieutenant?
Are you at the illegal base?
Not
Bear?
bad,
He's
not
not
bad.
dying.
Out of character, Bear. Are you at the illegal base?
Yep, I'm at the illegal base.
Okay.
Have you discovered anything?
Yeah, my ion cannon likes to fire when I get out the ship. Not sure why.
Alright, that's the third time I've randomly died with full everything.
Hey guys, let's try something different. If you need to do something out of character, try and find a way of saying it in character.
Please.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of pro talking about.
It's throwing me off. Almost done salvaging this tragic accident.
You know, you could have just painted it and let the droids tear it apart.
That leaves a trace.
Do you see any?
Do you really think the logs work? Has anything else on this godforsaken wreck worked?
I know Talia
You
says
have
it.
red
Where
paint
has
on your officer's uniform somewhere? Any paint? Because if you had red paint, I'm pretty sure we could find a way of some way of turning it to pink.
Have you checked the shelves?
I see a lot of components, but no paint on the shelf.
Lieutenant Bigol, I appear to not see your signal.
Because I don't have one. That'd be silly. I was on a recon mission. You see the signal for the pirate base?
The illegal pirate mining base.
Yep. Right there.
I am 1 kilometer away from it.
Ow, ow, ow.
A little report in. The pirates seem to have rigged a mining drone. I have disabled it. It may still have a warhead on board. Be careful.
That's quite concerning. I don't suppose we have a bomb squad somewhere, do we?
Nope. I shot its remote control and camera out. Seemed like the best option.
That'll do for now, I suppose.
I can confirm that the droids are now fully operational in their intended configuration. They are fully withdrawn from cold storage and reactivated, and put back to their
Wonderful.
task of scrapping that horrific abomination in the yard.
Excellent. What droids are those? What droids
They
have we
seem to
got?
have a long, it's 800 series construction droids.
Okay.
Appearing to make contact with mining base.
I miss GR07. He was a good droid.
Indeed.
I miss them too.
Like, he was helpful.
Really, I've never had a more pleasant experience giving landing codes to something before. Normally, it's just a bunch of cranky old farts who've been assigned there after they either messed up an assignment or simply didn't want to pursue a career.
Lieutenant Barrett, you disabled the drone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Cadet? It's going to really get on my nerves that you're not saying sir or mom.
I don't need
It
to.
does seem
You
rather
know my family
insubordinate,
name.
doesn't
Alright.
it?
I'm surprised you are not treating me with
One
respect.
Shut up,
Your
Cadet.
respect is earned, whelp.
Currently, you're a grade 0.1 ice miner. Gotta prove yourself, Cadet. You gotta prove yourself.
I gotta prove myself. Have you not seen my family name?
Name means nothing here, and I doubt it's even what you say it is.
What? I thought his name is Tarquin. That's what he said.
Tarkin.
See, he's
I
saying
don't know how many
Tarquin.
times I need to say.
Yes, he is saying Tarquin.
Tarkin.
Yes, I can hear you. Tarquin.
Tarquin.
Yeah, Nanachi Tarquin.
Kin.
We got it.
Tarkin.
Out of character,
Kin
Nanachi,
as
I'm
in-
telling you, you're not actually related to Tarkin.
I know.
So
Just
you can-
using his name.
Yep.
Yes. So getting a little overzealous with the "I'm a Tarkin" is going to get you in trouble. Just FYI.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
how could you be related to that man?
Yeah. I mean, he's an absolute legend, a genius.
Also,
He's an idiot who
dead.
blew up Alderaan.
Yeah, I'm with the. For a change, I'm actually with the princess on this one. The moron caused the whole of the first Death Star.
Survival kit on pirate mining base has been hacked and switched on.
Oh, look at me! I have this.
I'm
super
hacking
weapon.
the
I'm
antenna.
going to use it on one of the Empire's core worlds.
Yeah.
Not, and signal the entire galaxy that look at this super weapon. Do you know where the super weapon is? Oh, look, this super weapon right here. Yes, this super weapon that if we blew up, we'd fucking lose. Yes, that thing.
Cadet, scout base. Mom, rant.
It's honestly a
FK.
marvel to me that no one thought about mutually assured destruction when a thing such as the Death Star was made. What happens if some other fringe power made a Death Star? What if anybody made a Death Star? Regardless of the resources required, it would just be chaos. You think we can handle people keeping those in check?
Death Star was a silly idea.
Truly was.
I'm with Lord. The fighter, where the... I'm not a pilot. What's it called?
Tide Defender, maybe? What are you
Yeah.
trying to refer to?
Yeah, that's the one. The TIE Defender program.
Yes. To be
How
honest,
goes your
that
modifications,
program
man?
is
I'm just making it-
overrated.
Well, as soon as I can get these doors in the field, I'll be able to pressurize these officer quarters independently to rescue stages. Very slowly. But still independently.
It is better than nothing.
True.
Okay, if somebody somewhere managed to get a bucket of paint for these droids to use, would you please paint the thing?
No, I've already designated the ship, the salvage, as owned by no one, and the droids have begun tearing it apart.
Out of
Right,
character,
the
we forgot the
Corvette.
paint gun mod.
We didn't include the paint gun mod because it was having lots and lots of skin ID issues.
Yes, well. That's rather... Where did you get one of those from all the way out here? Well, I can understand protecting one's sources, but still. Some juicy stuff. Yes, well, I'll have to get back to you
Is
on
that
the
whiskey
facts.
I smell?
No, if this is not whiskey. Trust me, if you drank this off the calzone, you would be flat on your ass and probably dead within minutes.
I will say it is pleasant to discover that the vending machines and the coffee maker are once again working.
Ooh, the coffee. Give me some of that wagon. Haven't had any of that since I
Being the
was
fact of my
a
knowledge, is
wee
it
boy on my homeworld.
Mr. Calzone or Captain Calzone? Is it safe, being the fact of my knowledge, to hack a hydrogen tank?
Hold on, I have to modulate your signal. You're coming in very weakly. Just a moment.
Did you say he wanted to grind a hydrogen tank?
Let the lad blow himself up, he'll learn.
Repeat your transmission.
Is it safe to hack a hydrogen tank, Mr. Calzone?
If you hack it very slowly, but that will mean venting its contents during the process.
All the ice you collected would go to waste.
No, at a pirate outpost.
Ah,
So yes, you can hack the pirates' facilities, but most people are smart enough to put the electrical and computing components inside the tank. So any value you might have gotten out of stealing the tank will be contrary to its contents. So in order to take ownership of the valves on the exterior of the tank and allow them to actuate properly, you have to cut your way into the tank, venting its contents first, which is occasionally quite stupid. But these are the
Mr.
problems.
Calzone, if I could get one of either yourself or one of your crew for a moment.
Commander, how can we assist?
Nothing. I'd just like to introduce you to something that may be of your interest.
You've discovered something. Where are you? You are on
Uh,
the main dock.
I'm out by the control station again. And not discovered. I've known about it since I've gotten here.
Lieutenant Bear,
Has anyone
Mhm.
heard something weird going on?
survival kit is ours
I'm here.
now.
Oh yeah, it already was.
Follow me.
But good job on
Attack.
practicing.
Since I'm assuming you'll be more salvage than anything, as you salvage parts from the rebel equipment, you can deal with it here. They've got a scrap market here specifically for it.
Ah, yes, I was aware that this might have to. I might have to be flexible when it comes to dealing with the wider market at large. Some of the corporations we might be forced to deal with don't have the most sterling of imperial records.
Well, I have no issue with the free market, do you?
Sadly, the Empire's forced to deal with free market because if we crushed them all, well, we wouldn't have anyone left to do business with. The Hutts, in particular, have been particularly resilient at the grip of the Imperial fist.
Yes, well, if you conquer all and own all, who is left to trade with?
It captures and works very well when you're being captured as flesh.
What is
I
that?
would say the
beeping?
opposite.
I am occasionally hearing an emergency siren going off, and I don't know its
starting to
source.
irritate me. I want to find out what it is.
I believe it's lodged in the exterior of the station's hull. 1 minute. Where are you?
Don't believe the miner actually was booby-trapped. I think it would have gone off by now. That's why I sent the cadet to investigate.
No, I'm not particularly hearing anything noteworthy. Not finding any alarms. No, I'll check back tomorrow. No, I was just waiting to see if he was here. The Sinnoh Fleet Systems rep does appear to have a number of staff.
Yes, I believe you heard me having a few choice words with them.
Why they're all as stiff as a board and not moving? You poisoned them.
Mr. Calzone, there is a signal coming closer.
That why the alarm's going off?
Military mine layer.
You need me back at base?
All
It's
hands
within 3
scramble.
clicks.
All hands scramble. Incoming target. 3 clicks out and approaching.
Is that
Pirate
why
mine
the
layer
alarm
vessel.
is going off?
That could very well be. Yes. All hands to your stations. All hands to your stations. Princess, I want you in that
Cadet, stay
fighter.
there. Hack the
Working
base.
on it.
Cajun Seth, you are go for deployment.
Honestly, I don't quite want to deploy in this thing.
Well, it's not like we have much choice at the moment.
Cadet, be aware, there are pirates in the area.
I got it off. We just
Put
have
it
to
on the
re-
station, because I can't
Lieutenant,
work.
I suggest you check your personal comms.
Well, somebody besides me is gonna have to do it because I'm strapping in.
There we go. Sorted out that.
The bloody shields
Ah.
on. Bring them up.
Flight Lieutenant Bear, are you ready for action?
Yep, on my way in.
Uh,
15 clicks and closing.
Where's the shield generator on this station?
doesn't
I believe it
have
has
one.
one.
It doesn't have one.
Moving into
Do you really think
engage.
they would have spent the extra funds to put a shield on this when they gave you budget fighters instead of ties? Because ties were too expensive.
I don't believe I can deal with these fighters. Ugh.
Are their weapon systems not functioning?
I made what I thought was an attempt run on the miner, and suddenly I found
Torpedoes
myself
out.
back in the...
Hit effective. Repeat. Hit effective.
Vessel appears effective.
Yes, but apparently I've been, most of my crashes have been in that hangar, dealing with those ships. I tried to attack the mine layer and found myself suddenly back in the hangar.
What?
Yes, I was about 2,000 away from the military mine layer. I tried to attack, and I was suddenly jolted back into the hangar. So, it may have been running a very fancy simulation, and the second simulation in the simulation may have caused issues or something. I don't know.
This is away.
Ah, that
Good
was the
hit.
problem. The magnetic landing gear were still attached. So, during the simulation, it'll
Please inquire.
attach and make a simulated run.
I guess I'll give it one
Down.
more try.
CC
It
fire,
appears they
please,
have it under
missiles.
condition, though.
1 minute.
Worst case, you can landing gear onto the vessel and tow it back for reclamation.
Oh,
The hammerhead is mostly reclaimed.
okay. Why are you still?
Visual confirmation, no return fire.
And I know you were promised a Lancer command. But I fear you're going to have to make do with the Gazante class. That's all I have the blueprints for. on
Why
this
are my
hard disk
guns
at the
still
moment.
shooting?
Out of character, I sent you the blueprints for both Calzone just
I
before
know.
we started.
I know.
Face away from it at least. The guns can't shoot at something they're not aimed at.
Yeah, they're mostly missiles. See? Look, shoot on off.
Well, therein lies
Well, it's the same
one
cause.
problem, Mr.
It says
Calzone.
off. It says off.
While a Lancer will fit through your shipyard, a Gazanti won't.
There, I
Point
suggest you
taken.
double check your weapon groups.
I shall have to calm command for a fresh blueprint update. That may take a little bit of time, in addition to simply getting the facility operational.
Out of character, I'm going to see if one will fit sideways.
I mean, we could always.
We done with my
train the
random
rockets.
shooting now?
It's not like the station's fallen apart already. We're gonna say it fell off.
Oh no.
The Gazanti doesn't need to be finished until we move it out. Like, so start from the core out. Don't need the wings.
Pasted ship contains some blocks that are not available in this world.
It always says that.
This is why we should try and keep our designs within the Imperial basics.
I believe I'm with Officer Talia on this one. One thing the Empire does well: Imperial engineering standards.
Yeah, I know, it's too wide to fit.
I'll have to get command to give us the blueprints
Hmm.
for that Lancer at a later date.
Hmm.
I'm sure that transmission will be delivered by hand by another person of import. Who shall bring us
Honestly, Mr. Calzone, I've waited 3 cycles, another month or so won't hurt.
We'll get to you as soon as we're able. I'm sure the latest in Imperial blueprints will be worth the wait.
Yeah, we just need to figure out what mod is missing.
Flight space. That target is very much destroyed. Whatever tech decided to mess with my ship while I wasn't in control of it needs to have my boot firmly lodged up their behind.
Take your control issues up with the technicians when they arrive, or the Sinnoh Fleet Systems rep when he gets here next week.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it is best to clarify. I wouldn't give the fleet rep that
Oh, fun, I
much
crashed.
heat.
Who did we lose in Discord?
Slayer.
I believe it was.
Oh, okay, sorry. Like, I heard a bloop. Someone vanished.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I have a hunch I may know which mod is missing. Do you have Spacebar's console seats?
No, we don't.
Well, then it doesn't matter. We can use it without the console seats.
It'll be fine. We've got other
We
options
just
for
replace
that.
it with normal seats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I hope that's the only one missing.
No, I found a couple of other mods that are missing.
Leave...
Recoloring thrusters is a big one. Because that also lets you
Oh.
hide the thrust.
I'm going to simply leave the Soulless Twin out here to recharge with the glorious power of the sun.
I'm sorry, the what?
The sun.
No,
Many.
the name of your ship.
Oh, the Soulless Twin. She's
Pilots have their nicknames. Imperial designations are made in the same.
Well, we don't have any
Imperial
nicknames,
doesn't-
do we, Bunnykins? Oh, let's go.
I don't even want to know.
Right. Well, that's at least some of these red blips off of my scope.
I'm gonna go check them out.
Oh, That's more enemy signals. Nope, I'm getting targeting data on one of them. What is this?
Located YT 1300 Hypermatter Front. Uh-huh.
You may want to salvage that one. Hypermatter has been a rarity out here.
I can imagine. Senior Officer Talia. The base has seemed to grow in many extremities.
Yes,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I gotta go, guys.
it's all aesthetic.
And she walked out.
Whatsoever.
Hyperspaced out.
Good night, Talia.
Good
Or not
night, Talia.
Nanachi.
I think I might be bold enough.
Nanachi is the one's leaving, not Talia.
Okay, good night, Nanachi.
Brain!
Ah, yes, that thing that doesn't like to work all the time. I suffer its use as well.
Okie dokie.
Now, here is the real question.
Hey, it looks like the cadet did a good job. He seems to have hacked the base. That mining base. Looks, it's now showing up as ours. I'll just go double check he's finished the work.
I am glad we still have both of our A9s.
Neutral
Well.
signal.
A neutral signal.
Unknown vessel, this is Flight Lieutenant Bear. EXG-1. Please cut your thrust and
Oh.
prepare for scan.
I am reading 2 Imperial patrol vessels in the area. Vigil-class gunships.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're looking at.
Yes. I've received word from command as part of my mission brief that the Imperial patrol vessels are to be left alone to their duties.
Fair enough. I have word from
What?
command. You're welcome to go about your business. Thank you very much for your compliance.
Now, we wouldn't want to interfere with Imperial Command, now would we?
Safe flying out there. I've got an intermittent blips on my radar. Flying out to check them out. Several intermittent blips on my radar.
I am registering a number of cast-off containers from freight passing through the area.
Dead
Container
drops,
Mark
perhaps?
9, Container Mark 4, Mark 3,
Yeah.
Mark 19, Mark 15.
I suggest we have someone investigate these containers. I have a feeling they may or may not contain illicit goods.
Yes, illicit goods that ought to be confiscated and thoroughly investigated by the officers and officers alone.
Well, is it a proper appeal procedure with contraband just to throw it in an incinerator anyway? Any grunt can do that.
No. The proper is to inform the nearest officer, and then the officer will investigate, inspect it, and then it's the officer's duty to dispose of it.
In what way?
You're not high enough rank to know that.
Surely our senior officer wouldn't be condoning the consumption of such contraband.
This is just Imperial protocol.
Whatever you say, officer.
Are
Whatever
you
you say.
implying something?
No, not at all. What are you implying that I'm implying?
I wish to examine this cadet's handiwork with that facility out there. I'm taking one of the A9.
Are you sure you
I'm-
want to fly there in an eggshell?
I might be a minute, gentlemen. My graphics card is having issues once I connect.
Well, I'm going to go to sleep. Right now.
Recommend you delete your shader cache, Grot.
But before I do that, I'm probably going to contact command to see about getting those Lancer designs.
Very
Or
well.
maybe a Gazanti design. Who knows? Depends on what command's willing to give up.
Yes. Quite fickle, Command. Oh. Damn.
Player
seems like-
disconnected, Princess of Donut. Problems?
Yeah. I was messing with the jukes box, and then Space Engineer said no.
You were messing with the juice box. What?
Jukes
Big ol',
box.
where do I find said
Music
shaders
box.
to remove?
In the same folder as your
Would it
mods,
be
it's
local
like
or roaming?
roaming.
I was operating on that Imperial alarm system. Was trying to see if it would play other sounds.
Smugglers.
Well, this is going to be fun. I've got to go new designs. Make sure these ships are up to standard. So they're usable anywhere. Any rim of the galaxy.
Big ol' shader cache too?
Yeah, both of.
I've actually only got shader cache too. Just delete it and then validate?
You don't need to validate, just delete it.
Officer Calzone, do we have the Imperial blueprints for armor plating?
Armor plating? What kind of armor plating are you discussing?
Just standard armor plating. You know, a plate
See.
or a sheet of armor that we would slap on top of structural components.
See no problems. Yes, this was an extensive little outpost. Normal blueprints should allow for armoring of anything up to Imperial standards. Talking about rebel technology, we don't have any of that here.
Of course not.
It's that
rebel
damn shield
technology.
generator.
I know the one. 1 minute. Hmm.
Keeps the weapons fire. But appears to be quite determined to shoot anything not currently owned by the Empire.
Yes, well, you have an off switch, do you not?
Yes, I am currently negotiating with it now as to these systems' functionality.
Ah, finally. We've finished with all the salvage. Now here's
Nope,
the
did
real
it again.
question. Is it
Weird.
tight?
Okay, guys, so if we've got any base guns, can we turn them off? I've captured a smuggling vessel.
We have no weapons aboard this station. I wish we did, but...
The bobs can sometimes count as weaponry.
Well, the bobs are simply there to do their job anyway, are they not?
Mm-hmm. They can cut this thing to pieces for all I care.
Yes, I have the feeling that we may want some of these supplies on this mining base. In the name of the Empire, of course.
Should I
What else
bring
would
over
we
the
possibly
miner? It
put
has
in the
decent
name
cargo
of?
capacity.
I'm
There's
willing
no
to say
use
yes
fighting,
to
little
that.
smuggler. No use fighting. Embrace the arms of the Empire.
So, am I reading the transmissions you've been sending correctly, Lieutenant Bear? You've captured an enemy vessel.
Yup. Little private sale smuggling operation.
Incoming transmission.
Somehow my engine seemed to have been damaged, and I really don't know how.
That's unfortunate.
Yes, it is.
Right, well, everything should be properly connected now.
On my way to the mining base.
Maybe, hopefully. Why not?
I see you on my scanners, Mr. Big Ol'.
I'd love to know what damaged these engines. I really would.
I think we all would, to be fair.
Quite a distance to this mining base.
Mm-hmm.
What made you come all this far out?
Orders. What else?
No, I was just wondering, was the signal reaching all the way back to our dry dock?
I believe it was. These doors are bloody upside down.
It's a good job I brought back some salvage, because, yeah, I don't know, like it's like somebody rigged my XG1 to explode or something.
Sorry, I had to deal with a family transmission.
Mm-hmm. That's fine, mate.
I have returned to the base, coasted most of the way here. Something occurred?
Yeah, some kind of weird problem. Yeah, my rear end mostly blew out, and I have absolutely no idea why.
Are we talking space engineer's problem, or are we talking a...
Pretty sure we're talking space engineer's problem here. Yeah. That, or there's been updates to something that has changed the functionality of how something works.
Thruster damage is on in this file.
It wasn't the last one. Those thrusters don't actually deal with
DLC
thruster damage.
thrusters don't do DLC thrusters don't do thruster damage.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, they
Good
don't.
news.
That's the thing
So
Space
what
Marine did
went wrong
because of
there?
streaming shenanigans.
Yep, something's just damaging it for
Unknown.
I don't know why.
You perhaps being shot at?
Nope.
Huh. Meteor storm inbound out here.
You're way out in the black, yes? By yourself?
Well, I'm seeing one move past this private sail. I'm not sure if Big Ol' is attached to it or not.
I am
you
attached to
near
the
the
private
mining
sale,
base?
yeah. I'm about to cheat, to be perfectly honest, because I have no idea why the hell this was happening. There's no good reason for it.
Yeah. Understandable. Go ahead and do so. This is why we admit to light RP and allow shenaniganry, because space engineers is still, space engineers.
Mm-hmm.
These things occur. AKA Grot dying at random for having nothing wrong. And things of that matter, where it's just like, why has space engineers decided to do this today?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And just all we can do is deal with it and try and move on.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will admit it is aggravating. It's like taking a leisurely walk through the forest and finding a troll where you should be finding a maiden waiting for you. Like, you're not what's supposed to be here. You're really not what's supposed to be here.
AFK for a second.
Yeah. What is that pink abomination I see occurring outside?
What pink abomination?
Abomination. Ah, yes, it's the soulless twin.
Where did you
That
get
thruster
pink
plume.
from?
The thruster plume
Ah.
appears quite pink.
Valid point. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Calzone, I believe I'm going to lock myself in my quarters to refrain myself from strangling you and perhaps cutting up the body.
I don't know whether it was that shield controller still being on, but the shields were down on that ship. They weren't flashing up, so there might have been some weirdness going on. There might have been like some weirdness with the shields not actually being down.
And it's trying to activate the NPC shields.
Yeah, maybe.
That
Maybe.
could be a note in future.
But they were down. I knocked them
NPC
out.
shields.
I not only knocked them out, but I knocked the main shield blocks. I just ground down the controller as well. Maybe it had a secondary shield. But I certainly wasn't seeing anything like, I wasn't seeing the shield go off. And even if I was, it shouldn't have just been slow damage. It should have been kablooey. So, very odd. Apologies for the lack of immersion there, stream. Space Engineers is Space
It will
Engineers.
return shortly.
Yes, immersion will return shortly. Exactly.
Like a hitman with your face in a bathtub, we will immerse you shortly. Right. Vessel's parked. Everything mostly alive. We've regained a biggie.
Yes, you have.
We have indeed.
There you go, folks. One
More
private
recruits.
sale.
I'm probably gonna head back.
Thank you, Officer Dahlia. Your efforts are globally
Appreciate
recognized as monumental and epic.
Sounds like an awful lot of bullshit to me, but alright.
Well, she's not incorrect.
And one XG star went back.
No one appreciates the officers. Too many admirals, not enough cadets.
Yes, well, I think I've had my own fill of cadets today, thank you.
Well, okay, and let me change that. Too many admirals, not enough ensigns.
That I can live with.
Speaking of which, I have a feeling our cadet's been abducted. Left alone on a pirate station, away from the station for far
Oh,
too long.
come on. I bet he's just asleep.
night, anyway.
Here's hoping he did get kidnapped.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Now, I want you all to keep the station... Actually, no, straight. I want you all to repair this station into its full glory, or we will get you gone.
Right, you are, Mom.
We're all getting what?
Shot.
Flogged.
Ah, shot. Right.
Flogged, then
The
shot.
normal threat. See, one of these days you'll actually come up with something a bit more creative, and I'll laugh.
Creative. You want creative? Okay then, let's be creative. I'll stick you in an airlock, but I won't depressurize the airlock. I'll slowly depressurize the airlock so you die slowly. And just before your death, I'll repressurize it and repeat.
See that?
I've just been informed by the base
That's
staff that your
creative.
bar has been fully stocked, ma'am.
Good night.
Sweet dreams, Officer Talia.
Brown nose.
Oh, God.
Well, I certainly can't blame him. Officer Talia is in charge of the military police detachment here on the station. And I
Yes, well,
imagine that they are going to have their hands quite full with this lot of construction yard jockeys, layabouts, and lazies. You, what are you doing with these construction supplies on the desk? This is a mess office.
Well, that's certainly a mess. Okay. That private sale has been impounded and flagged for deconstruction.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to...
I believe so.
Yes, it is slated for deconstruction.
Any recommendations on a reasonable ore sensor? Bit as a civilian one to this thing, but it is absolutely garbage. Also, I need to change my suit because it's interfering. We've got a med bay yet on the station.
No. We do have seats and a commendably stocked cafeteria.
Yeah, it's not going to help.
Are we going to try to keep this mining drone?
It's hydrogen powered. I don't think we need it.
No, I suggest we get rid of it. In fact, I suggest what we do with that is we take the drills off of it and we build working drills on the miner that actually works properly. Which...
Well, there's only one drill, so I'm not going to get far with it.
What's that blast?
And I'm off pirate hunting again.
Please take me with you.
Come with.
Space Pirate
I could use a wingman.
Commercial Freighter.
Ah, finally.
Deploy the Solus, deploy the Bear.
Reason to get off this hunk of junk.
Bring me that vessel's
Ding.
captain. I want to know what they're doing routing this much cargo through an Imperial sector and thinking they can get away with it with those kinds of sham transponder codes. That is blatantly rather an imposter signal.
Oh, bless. They're not exactly one-armed.
Where are you? Right, Lieutenant Bear?
I'm at the commercial freighter.
No.
I seem to have lost the signal.
FYI, the Starfleet Systems Representative's office are no longer allowed to play music.
Oh, why not?
Especially when it's alert music. Do not get to blare emergency alerts over the general comm system when I've already squelched the alert system.
Come on, where you gone,
previous
systems?
scramble.
You keep having a little pot shot at me. Where are you?
I'd help you, Ben. Seem to have lost all traces of him. Do you have a bloody antenna on that thing?
Nope.
We just
That is not up to Imperial code.
I'm aware. Much better for stealth missions, though.
You can turn it off!
Yeah, but, you know, I always forget to do that.
I'm a pilot.
Where's your damn shield generator?
My long-range sensors appear to be malfunctioning.
Finally, I bloody found you.
Detecting long-range detonations.
Is it down?
I'm locked onto dampeners with this thing, so... What the hell?
I just watched everything vanish. That's not how that's supposed to work.
Photons away.
No, 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 no photons, no photons, I'm boarding it.
Alright. Bloody hell, why isn't the group set up on this one?
He's got a shield generator, and I'm trying to work out where the hell it is. There.
Yep, I would definitely bet Space Engineers is doing something funny. My spectator camera no longer loads the area around it. So when I fly it over to you, Bear, I don't see jack shit. And the admin tool for Entity List, when I click on you, it points me at a pointed empty space and refuses to load anything.
Okay, that's novel.
Yeah. That's what I thought. It's like, huh. It's supposed to do a heck of a lot more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Turned you fucking off. Now I should be able to bloody approach it. That thing is drifting at an alarming rate.
Mm-hmm. It won't be soon. There we go. Captured.
Do even know where your XG1 is?
Yup. Parked on the commercial freighter.
I see.
Oh, yeah, she's a good missile boat. Not much of a tug.
I can imagine, especially with an entire commercial freighter fighting.
Yep.
1 second. Hold her still, I'll disable the bloody thrusters.
I think it's more the gyros that are my issues. Besides, we need the parts.
I said disable, not cut off.
Alright. I, as well as the other officers, shall take a brief respite to adjust our suit systems.
Mm-hmm.
Officers.
Alright.
A lot of you are so lazy.
I haven't actually checked whether there was anybody on board this thing, but they didn't really respond. It's just, yeah, good.
Well, all the worse. If it was manned by droids, they were illegal droids.
Yep.
Let's see. Right, and here's this NPC shield emitter. Trying to disable this real quick.
Yeah, I got the controller.
Yes. Reputation with the space decreasing.
Yes.
Care.
Yeah, exactly.
Space
Hey,
pirates,
bloody
schmace pirates.
Like they're even a unified group anyway.
Even if they were a unified group, why would I care about my reputation with I'm falling?
Well, I mean, I could understand what in their eyes would be the theft of personal property, but this is the legal compounding of a vessel by the Empire.
Space pirates caring about theft of personal property.
Well, it is their livelihood, is it not?
They have no room to complain.
See, that's what I say, but then the pirate pointing the gun at me didn't much care for my opinion.
And you let him live?
Oh, no. No,
Oh,
I
good.
did not. No, I made him choke on his own guns.
You know, with the number of pirates trying to get through this area, we might be better off building a tug than a miner.
I'm not against this idea.
Just order some pneumatics of stronger engines, slap them on. It doesn't have much else to it right now.
I would say that's
Alright,
what the
last
mount
two
is supposed to be, but
thrusters?
I don't think it's big enough for that.
Until I
Alright.
get enough ore detector that I can scout most asteroids from a distance, I have no need of a miner.
Try it now, Flight Lieutenant Bear.
Acceleration's fine. Right, there's home base. Yeah, acceleration's fine. Gyro's manageable. Thank you very much.
I've hacked off everything externally, so you should be able to fly the thing. If I had some cables or something, I'd try and see if we could just hook it up to the two of us and tow it, but alas, I have no cables and I have no mag gear.
I'm locked on with my mag gear. It's a totally safe lock. I'm sure it should be absolutely fine.
I know. I have been researching recently. The old Earth technology called magnetic hammers. Apparently, if one overcharges Imperial magnetic landing gear, you can
keep
turn them into
mentioning this
such
Earth. I have never heard of such a place.
It's a
I'm from a
backwater planet on the
planet
outer rim.
It's a
Named after dirt. That's why they call it Earth. They farm dirt there.
Dirt
Correct.
farmers?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a rebel occupation to me.
Oh, please. Soil farming is a perfectly natural and frankly quite sustainable practice across the Empire. Rebel
It's called fertilizer and topsoil. See, I'm mainly from an agricultural family.
Yeah, they've got big billboards on the space station orbiting their planets. It's dirt for sale. Buy our dirt.
Quite well known for it.
Mm-hmm.
Top quality. Black soil at its finest. Nitrogen rich.
If only the Imperial Army Corps, whatever the hell, the quartermasters are getting this new
Mining guilds here.
actually
And
cared for
pissy
soil
as
quality.
usual.
Are they now?
Mm-hmm.
Raw ferric shipments.
Yeah, raw frit
Well,
shipment.
several spurt maydays.
And a big signal that says, "Don't bother us, or we'll shoot you."
They just think they're the end-all be-all of everything Imperial contracts. Just because they work directly for head command does not mean they get to bully the lesser sectors.
You know, maybe if we take out enough pirates, they'll finally stop being quite so threatening to us and realise we're the good guys.
So one of these days, I might acquire one of those shipments myself. They intend to remain so snobby. Flight Lieutenant Bear, I'm not sure that thing will fit in the dry dock.
It won't. I was just getting it nice and close for the construction bots.
It is now drifting away.
Really?
Yes.
Sure, it was stationary.
It is very much not.
Mining base is gone. Returning to the dry dock.
What do you mean,
Workhorse.
guys?
Mouse and Workhorse had enough cargo room to disassemble worthwhile components.
No.
Disassemble all components.
Yes.
Impressive.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
There we go. That's got a sensible trajectory. Getting there. What? Yeah, we just gave her a gentle nudge in the right direction. She's fine.
Yes, a nudge into our living quarters. Are you insane?
Been mentioned. Why?
Mouse, do you have
Why
the
are
location
you
of our base?
behind
I
the
do not.
s- Of an XG.
Yes, I do.
Okay, you
Honestly,
know what?
sanity,
Yeah, fair.
insanity is
I'll leave
kind
it
of a
here.
requirement.
Strap an antenna on that stupid thing, and I'll drop it.
Oh, she needs a bit of a nudge in this direction now.
Oh,
Rebroadcasting our
glorious
coordinates.
gods above.
Okay, gentle nudge. Yeah, the shields can take it.
We don't have any shields.
I do.
No. Wait.
Flight Lieutenant Bear, I have a question for you.
Go for it.
When you were completing the mouse, did you notice something missing?
You know, I blame the techs.
Did he forget?
I blame the techs on the ISD. Those guys are just downright incompetent. They left my poor XG1 in a right state. I tried to take out the hangar initially, and the wings were missing. Shocking.
Well, this is what you get when you bring non-standard Imperial equipment aboard a task force for the first time. The crew chief will want to strip it down to parts to inspect it for bugs and tampering devices and rebel technology. They'll want to verify its structural integrity and make sure it won't explode, and they'll remove any bits they think are extraneous and strap random bits back on as they see fit.
Like primary thrusters, I see.
They must have determined that those thrusters were a risk to the ISD.
Hmm.
Or perhaps they just nicked them for themselves.
I could see that happening.
A
It
nice
happened at
bit
my
of-
last posting.
Back here,
Nice bit of kit,
loot.
they just stole it for themselves. Are you feeding the station one piece at a time?
I might be.
We should definitely get you a tug rather than a fighter craft for those duties.
Well, the workhorse is here,
Well,
so it should live up to its
I'm
name pretty
going
well.
to stash my ship, and I am now going to work on the important bits of the station, meaning the med bay and then the shield generator that we are
Oh,
currently
yes, I
lacking.
have noticed that my O2 levels are getting quite low.
Mm-hmm.
Should remedy
Yes,
that.
well, if you want that to be fixed, I suggest lending me a hand.
Suppose I should stop filing these reports and get to work.
You
A bit of
should.
elbow grease won't hurt. Reminds me, Lieutenant Bear,
Mm-hmm. Yes, Mr.
could I get
Carlton.
you to, could you contact that quartermaster friend of yours and get that, what was it, the automated door control script you were able to pry out of him installed on our
Yeah,
station?
sure, no
I
problem.
believe you have that programming chip.
Do indeed.
Is that still correct?
Yep, should be.
Would it function with our Imperial doors?
I don't see why not.
See that as being quite useful.
Too would see that as being useful.
Yes, quite. Anyway, we needed to retrofit this facility for oxygen that had not yet been appropriately plumbed for it, yes? Or was once plumbed for oxygen, but it appears to have fallen into disrepair.
No, the base is now ready for oxygen. We just aren't producing any.
Ah, yes, we need ice.
I suggest moisture evaporators, perhaps? I won't get much out here, but it will be better than nothing.
Implying there's moisture in a vacuum.
There is. Very small amount, but there is.
Needless to say, there always is. Something will always be moving in a vacuum.
Is there a viable cargo container, cargo connector I can attach to?
The roof of the main base. The main base, or the inside docking ports on the rings.
I recommend
that's
the
wreckage
docking
floating
ports
free.
rings.
That's floating free at quite high speed.
With this being the workhorse, previously a miner, it has only small tubes connecting it. I have to hand unload this thing.
That is
This O2 quality is getting
very
quite low.
unfortunate.
I think trying to catch those bits is worth it. That's just going to end up in maybe that tank.
Just a pair
Well,
of
there
tanks.
appears to be a problem. There's no room in here to stash a med bay. In fact, why this base isn't coming with a med bay, I do not know, nor do I understand.
Yeah, good job, Asteroid. You catch it.
Breathe, Jean Clunky. Breathe.
I feel like there's something missing inside here.
Meteor storm inbound.
Like what?
Like meteors.
A reactor.
That's right. This base only has solar panels.
I was actually referring to the mouse, but that would be a problem too.
No good trying to get a shield to run on solar power.
No.
You'd be surprised what you can get a shield to do.
Incoming signal detected.
We got more targets out there if you're interested, Princess.
Dynamic class freighter EMU.
As interested as I truly am, I think getting us the ability to breathe is a bit more important at this very second.
It probably is, yeah. It's kind of hard to argue at that point, to be honest.
Oh, the marvel that is organic life forms.
My damn spaceman stopped working.
Oxygen.
There we go.
Something appears to have gone horribly wrong.
Are the construction bots set to build? Or are they set just to grind?
They're set to disable hostiles first.
Nice.
They're set to grind first.
Could we please rectify that?
You're more than welcome to direct a couple of the droids to construction duties as their main priority.
Alrighty.
Alright, well...
G1's docked in position. I might just give myself a charging point. Where's that
Come on, droids, you can do it.
Still need to learn this base, basically.
I hope.
All of those ports there you see on the sides of the inner rim are valid docking ports.
The red rings?
Yes.
Oh. Standard connectors?
They are standard Imperial connectors.
Excellent. I figured
They
we'd be
extend further than they look.
I figured we'd be dragging stuff inside here, to be perfectly honest.
As well, yes.
Yeah, maybe I'll stay docked on the roof. Seems safer. If I need to charge, I will do. Right, is our conveyor system actually conveyed now? No, it's not.
I am trying my very best, I assure you.
Is that apparently not conveyed? Conveyor. Okay. I don't believe you.
So all of the space engineers failed to validate for Grot. Goody! So he's having the problem I was having before, where the entire game needs to reinstall.
And needs to reinstall itself. Yay! on earth do you count as not connected? All connected. Cargo system is a damn mess.
It really, really is. Believe me, I wish there was something I could bloody do about it.
I
Alright,
shall reconnect shortly.
I need a second opinion at where I'm at from an engineer of some variety. This thing appears to be disconnected, and I have absolutely no idea why.
What is disconnected?
I'm having trouble getting the mouse to disconnect its landing gear.
It should be connected.
Was the conclusion I came to.
Are they perhaps somehow parts of different stations?
Calzone, I would
Shit.
like
don't-
you to come here and look if you can.
I just crashed out because I was
The
looking at that.
outpost.
Huh, it fully crashed with a log information this time.
Bear, what is it you're trying to move things between?
Well, I'm trying to work out why these lights here are orange rather than green.
Why, what lights?
The lights on these conveyors here. These ones.
Those are green.
Righto.
No, they're not.
They're yellow for me.
Right.
Are the connectors turned on?
They are green for me, Bear.
Yay!
Well, discrepancies are where we find.
Well, rip
Can
them out
some-
and put them back.
Their junctions on.
Can someone return me to a med bay forcefully?
Where
I'll
are
do
you?
so as soon as I get in.
Is that Seth?
I'm here, Big O.
I'd be willing to say
There you go, mate.
Big O just use creative to solve that issue.
I was right next to him.
Should be. It's green
No,
now,
the
Bear.
conveyor issue. I have the feeling it's that junction that's not reading properly. The meeting point,
Okay,
that
that
the conveyor junction
just
right there.
happened. We might need a restart.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree, to be honest.
Because the mouse just completely teleported to the other side of the station, where it originally was when I got into the cockpit.
Okay, no problem. I'll do a restart. Okay, saving game.
I'll wait to rejoin until that's back up. Is it really plane parts that's messing with it this badly?
I
Because it wasn't doing
sincerely
any of
doubt
this.
it.
It wasn't doing
No.
any of this when we didn't have plane parts.
Honestly,
Calzone, don't do a space engineer.
can't be plain parts, dude.
It's not plain parts. It's never plain parts.
well,
You cut out stuff.
all of my crashes have been happening in about the same place, from the airlock where those two little dinky fighters are to the location where that cargo container was that Bear was trying to connect.
It's
That's where all my crashing's been happening.
Here's what I'm starting to think we might need.
if you've been having crashing, I suggest clearing your shader cache.
It could also have to do with us yeeting industrial overhaul and not removing it from the blueprint, but merely removing industrial overhaul. So there could be phantom blocks.
And when I try and run through them or something, the system...
Mm-hmm.
So I suggest something that
have
should
had
fix this
Imperial-
is a copy paste of the entire base.
Mm-hmm.
So, what on earth on the station would have been left over from industrial overhaul when
Everything. All of the components that industrial overhaul changes.
We say this, guys, but I haven't crashed once, and I've been around the station as well. So it seems.
And I wasn't having crashing problems. I was having problems. I got into the mouse and I was trying to take off, and it kept teleporting back to where it was parked when I originally had it. Then I turned off the landing gear, got over to the other side of the station trying to connect up, and then when I got back in the cockpit, it teleported back over to the other side of the station again. So
that's just an SE problem of SE being SE.
But I'm not having
has
any crashing
anyone
problems.
looked at their ping recently?
No.
Mine's great.
You're there.
Yeah.
You are the server.
I mean, it should be
You have
right.
infinity ping.
Just dot web, Bear. That's my response. Dot web.
This is also why I keep telling Bear that maybe he should host if he's the primary streamer.
Also, interestingly, those lights are now green for me.
Yeah, I thought that's how it would work, Bear.
Yeah.
How does the host have desync from itself?
I don't know. It's rather special, isn't
I
it?
can tell you how. Let me fact check a thing real quick.
Did anyone go fetch that adrift wreckage?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, why did they update it to do that?
Did SE update? Is that what happened here?
No, I think
No,
Assembly's
I'm
nailed it,
looking at-
guys. The answer is Clang wills it. I feel
He's
you
not
might
wrong,
have a
but
point.
I think they might be experimenting with a new multiplayer system. More specifically, they're making tweaks to things that they had already like wrapped down in the multiplayer update, and they're stealth patching it. Because I'm looking at the files in my PC now; these are different.
Ah, stealth patch. Got ya.
Raw
Yeah, I
Norax
think
shipment.
They're using their player base again as testers without telling them. They do this a lot, and it pisses me off.
Oops.
Tell me, have you had dealings with a faction called Migo?
It's a mining guild.
Then why are they angry?
Like I said, this Imperial base has
basically
Incoming
deadheads.
light patrol drone. And armed probe droid.
Loading in. Just love it when for some reason Yahoo gets set as your main search engine.
I'm taking shots, taking shots.
I cleared my shader cache and it still crashed me out.
I have no ammo on the mouse, so I can't shoot these probe droids.
Yeah, I've got a technical issue. The XG1 won't launch for some unknown reason.
I can't apparently detach the ship.
Nope, I can't detach the XG1.
Where the hell is my ship? There it is. Getting in it now.
I will grinder you to death, droid. You will not win. Or not.
Eat it, droids!
Ow.
Okay. That's trying to work out why the hell I couldn't launch.
Another one at my
Now I
location.
can.
Hey, did Weapon get an update recently? Because it's acting weird.
Screw you.
Ow. That was me.
What was you?
Half of that explosion.
Oh, you got hit by those missiles.
I was grinding its shield emitter down.
Oh, sorry.
Stand clear, I got this.
Can the Imperial connectors not pass cargo?
They can.
Yeah, and I think Space Engineers broke something with Kree's conveyors.
I don't think
They work
patch.
with his own mod stuff, but they're not working with vanilla anymore.
That would be a problem.
So, we're gonna have to sadly rip them all out.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can access the cargo network through them either. Like normal connectors. Okay.
Holy hell, there's a lot of these bastards.
Mm-hmm.
Don't kill them quickly, they keep showing up. Luckily, they aren't that deadly.
If only that annoying Commander Alex was still here. I'd ask him if he still thinks I'm a good pilot.
Tough little blighters, ain't they?
I recommend the proton torpedoes and a good healthy mix of concussion missiles.
Good shot.
Okay. We have a problem.
What now?
What is the problem?
Probe droid just rammed the XG-1. Big style.
That's not good.
Nope. She's
How beat
salvage.
up is the XG-1?
She's salvage.
Ah.
You've still got one of your
Ah.
fighters in the bay here.
Might be able to get it repaired, but
Unfortunate.
was a legit kill, unfortunately. If she ain't moving, I suppose you could drag her back to base, Princess, when you get a chance.
Don't have landing gear on this thing.
No point trying to grind these things, they're taking way too long for even how little parts they are.
Well, that lasted less than a session.
Oh. I've been killed.
At least parts. It'll do.
Come on, game. We've done a lot more action than this. Lots more. We have done massive amounts of fleet battles that were multiplayer. This should not be a problem.
Something is honestly.
Sim speed's all good. It's
I don't know what it is.
internet. It's gotta be.
We did this on my birthday. Everything was fine. We were running around killing shit in mass numbers, and everything was hunky-a-dory.
Yeah, I don't get what the problem is.
This is the same world as we did that on, just minus the station.
It's functional. Still flying half a ship. Alright, construction
all of
droids.
them?
It's a sad day. You can scrap this.
Oh, she can be rebuilt. Most of her's intact.
It'd be a simpler job to print off a blueprint, if I'm honest.
Is there a Howl Runner here?
There's an
Yes.
A9.
The Imperial Howl Runner was nearby reinforcements that apparently got caked by the droids.
Well, it's still firing. Shouldn't somebody dismantle that? What the hell is a Howl Runner doing out of Astro? Yeah.
It's best.
See you, Bunnykins. You will be rebuilt.
If the mouse is docked to be... Oh, no.
What?
I have discovered our issue. The construction droids are not connected to the cargo network.
Yeah, I noticed that the cream pipes do not seem to pass cargo through them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, space engineers mess with it. They used to pass through vanilla stuff, but now they're broke.
Yeah, so I'm starting to work on putting connectors on the insides.
Alright, so this
that.
bit...
Still can't pass through.
So something got changed, and that's redonkulous.
Good old space engineers ruining your fun one update at a time.
Effed up conveyor logic could be part of the reason we've been being so laggy and glitchy all night.
Yep, could well be.
Yeah.
Okay, plan. We rip.
Have you question?
We rip out all of the. Honestly, should we call a pause to the episode here? Drop into creative, and fix this shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is getting ridiculous.
Mhm.
I'm also watching cargo pipes blink randomly red and green.
Yeah.
And it's not like the
Yeah,
entire
I'm
I see it.
noticing that. I'm
I don't-
wondering if we're browning out.
Possibly.
Well, I would think the whole line would do that, not just individual ones. Like I'm looking at 2 that are blinking red and green and 3 that aren't. And they're connected in a straight line. So I don't know what's up with that.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I know what
I'm gonna restart.
Gina's effed conveyor logic.
I'm gonna restart the game in creative. Take the encounter spawners out for now. Let's get this base.